This is a CC special report on the election Dog versus
Hi
Cats.
everyone, and welcome to our special edition of Classical Conversations Voting Week, Cats versus Dogs. So I want to introduce you to our mascot. Her name is Chloe. She's 3 years old. She has alternate names. We call her Mon Cat, like come on cat. And so from there it became Kamanis, so we call her Kamanis. And then we started calling her the Ultimate Cat, so we call her Ultimate now. So she has many names. She has beautiful coloring. She is a calico, a tortie calico. Cats are considered calico if they have these tricolors, including white. So she has these beautiful white paws. Tortie because instead of brown, she's kind of like this light gray and tan color. She can be a beautiful scarf. Look how pretty, beautiful kitty cat scarf. She likes it when I hold her like a baby, probably because they found her at 5 weeks and they bottle fed her, so I hold her like a baby a lot. She has different meows. She wants food, she'll meow a certain way. If she's playing, she'll meow a certain way. And sometimes when she wants food, I'll say, "Hey kitty, you want some food?" And she'll go, "Yeah." This is very cute. She smells good almost all the time. She doesn't smell like dog. She has very sweet eyes. Like if you want to tell her, "Oh, you're so pretty, little kitty," she'll just go like this. She'll go, "This is the sweetest thing." She's a great hunter. So far she's caught a gopher, a bird, and several lizards. One of the cool things, all my cats have different, or I don't have a bunch of cats right now, I have one cat, but in the past, all my cats have had something really cool about them. And for her, this might be TMI, but she goes to the bathroom when I go to the bathroom. So she's very clean and she wants me to know, "Hey, I'm going to the bathroom right now, so clean it up now," so it doesn't smell or make a mess. So she's really good about that. She's very neat and tidy. Some of the cats in the past that I've had, this is Teakwood right here. This was my first cat and he was really awesome. He would go on walks with us. So not with a leash, but we would just go on a walk and he would just follow us and meow. So he was a lot of fun. He also would do tricks. Like if I held my hand up like that, he would hold his paw up like that. And then he would push his head against my hand. My cat Tommy here, he's now passed. He was really great at playing fetch. I could throw a little ball out and he would get it and bring it back to me. He could also open doors in our house. So like in the morning, if I wasn't awake yet, we had like one of those latch doors. He would reach up and pull down on that and actually open the door. We also had another cat. I don't have a photo right now. Her name was Lovin. And she would do pranks on us. Like we would go to wash our hands in the sink and then she'd be laying in the sink. She would also watch the kids while they played. She would just lay there and watch them. Some cons for dogs are they bark. They're really loud. Like we have a neighbor and they, for some reason, decide to leave their dogs out at night and they just bark, bark, bark where we can't sleep. So that's annoying. All the dogs I've had in the past, I don't know if this is a thing, but they always pooped on a walk. And one of the things I like to do on a walk is relax. So the last thing I want to do is pick up poop. And then another thing is, this is more of the owners. I noticed a lot of people don't pick up after their dog. Like there was a woman at Victoria Gardens the other day who actually was like dragging her dog as it was pooping, like just to say, "Hey, move on. I'm not going to clean up your poop." And so then someone else has to walk in it, which is not nice. Dogs lick you, which is totally gross. Sometimes they won't stop licking you. They could be crazy and all over you and jumping. They have this herd mentality, so they won't leave you alone. So they'll want you to keep playing ball even when you're tired of playing ball, or they'll just be begging for food all the time. So you can't even eat your dinner. Unfortunately, they can also be aggressive and bite. I had a dog growing up that would bite me and bite our family members. Not sure if it was because he was inbred, and that's another thing. A lot of dogs are inbred, unfortunately. So sad, like with Labradors, they can have hip dysplasia or issues there just because they're inbred, and a lot of times cats are not inbred because there's just so many of them. Some pros about
Cats.
is they're less expensive. You can get them for free even at the shelter during Cattoberfest at our shelter. You can get them for free, and they'll spay and neuter them for you. Even give you a microchip. They're super easy to take care of. You can have them in small spaces. Our cat will travel with us in the car, just very small bag. She's fine. And one of the things that is so satisfying about a cat is that they purr, and it's just so relaxing. So anyway, cats versus dogs, vote for cat. Thank you so much.
All right, here we go with our 15s. We'll start with 15 times 1.
15.
All right, and 15 times 2.
30.
15 times 3.
45.
Good. 15 times 4.
60.
Nice. 15 times 5.
75.
Good. 15 times 6.
90.
15 times 7.
105.
15 times 8.
120.
15 times 9.
135.
15 times 10.
150.
Good. 15 times 11.
165.
Good. 15 times 12.
180.
15 times 13.
195.
And 15 times 14.
210.
Good. And 15 times 15.
225.
All right. Nice job, Zachary.
Yep.
Aram, eras, erat. Aramus, aratus, erant. First conjugation. Pluperfect tense. Aram, eras, erat. Aramus, aratus, erant. First conjugation. Pluperfect tense. Interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns. Who, whom, whose, which, what. Who, whom, whose, which, what. Interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns. Who, whom, whose, which, what. Who, whom, whose, which, what. Between the 1500s and 1800s, Henry VIII of England, Louis XIV of France, Philip II of Spain, Peter the Great of Russia, and Frederick the Great of Prussia ruled during the age of absolute monarchs. Between the 1500s and 1800s, Henry VIII of England, Louis XIV of France, Philip II of Spain, Peter the Great of Russia, and Frederick the Great of Prussia ruled during the age of absolute monarchs.
CC, Cycle 2, Week 8. Tell me about some absolute monarchs. So it starts off with between. So we're gonna show between the 1500s. Here's our 5 with the blinking fingers towards us. And 1800s. So now we're gonna hold our hand towards the screen and we're gonna grab our middle finger. That means 8. And then we're just gonna twist it. 1800s, Henry, here's our H. The 8th, here's our 8 sign again, of England. So this one, England's known for their great handshakes or their tea. I like the tea better, so I'm gonna drink tea for England. Louis or Louis the 14th. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to our 4 and blink our fingers, of France. Here's our F sign and we flip it. Philip, here's our P, and then we're gonna flip it right back up. The 2nd of Spain, here's an S. Peter the Great of Russia, there's the R sign, and Frederick, there's the F. The Great of Prussia, there's the P. ruled like you're holding like a staff during the age of absolute monarch. So we put our crown on. Pretty long and involved, but I know you can do it. So let's start again from the beginning. Between the 1500s and the 1800s, Henry VIII of England, Louis the 14th of France, Philip II of Spain, and Peter the Great of Russia, and Frederick the Great of Prussia ruled during the age of absolute monarchs. Good luck.
What are some parts of the sun? Some parts of the sun are core, radiative zone, convective zone, sunspots, photosphere, solar flare, corona. What are some parts of the sun? Some parts of the sun are core, radiative zone, convective zone, sunspots, photosphere, solar flare, corona. This week we will be learning about the Caribbean. The first island, now remember it's really up here, but we're enlarged down here, is Cuba, which is right here, big dark purple. Second is Jamaica, this tiny little island south. Then Haiti to the east, looks kind of like a mouth. And then right next to that is the Dominican Republic. And then to the farther east, looks like a finger, is Puerto Rico. Now I ask and you point, where is Puerto Rico? Where is the Dominican Republic? Where is Haiti? Where is Jamaica? And where is Cuba? And now I point and you tell me. All right, friends, here we go from Hinduism in India. Hinduism in India, Phoenicians and the alphabet, Olmecs of Mesoamerica, Israelite exodus and desert wandering, Israelite conquest and judges, Greek dark ages, Israel's united kingdom. 1000 BC, 1000 BC, early Native Americans, Israel divides into two kingdoms, Homer and Hesiod, Rome founded by Romulus and Remus, Israel falls to Assyria, Assyria falls to Babylon, Lao Tzu, Confucius, Buddha. Judah falls to Babylon, temple destroyed, Babylon falls to Persia, Jews return and rebuild the temple. Roman Republic, Golden Age of Greece, Peloponnesian Wars. Persia falls to Alexander the Great. India's Mauryan Empire, Mayans of Mesoamerica, Punic Wars, Rome conquers Greece. Roman dictator Julius Caesar, Caesar Augustus and the Pax Romana, John the Baptist, Jesus the Messiah. Year 1 in AD, year 1 in AD, year 1 in AD, Pentecost in the early church, persecution spreads the gospel, Herod's temple destroyed by Titus, Diocletians divide the Roman Empire, Constantine legalizes Christianity, India's Gupta dynasty, Council of Nicaea, Augustine of Hippo, Jerome completes the Vulgate, Visigoth Rome. Woohoo! We finally finished the first song. Yay! All right. Hi, friends. We're back, and we're going to start with our new song, Middle Ages. Timeline, timeline, this is my timeline. The Middle Ages circa 450 to circa 1500. Council of Chalcedon, Western Roman Empire falls to barbarians. All right. 500 AD, 500 AD, Byzantine Emperor Justinian, Benedict and monasticism. Muhammad founds Islam, Zanjan early gone in Africa. Franks defeat Muslims at the Battle of Tours. Golden Age of Islam. Ooh, Vikings raid and trade. Okay, so here is our timeline hand motions for this week 9. So it starts off with Byzantine, Emperor Justinian. So you're going to hold up a B with your right hand, Byzantine, and then to make emperor, you just close your fingers and you go from your left shoulder to your right. This shows like royalty. Emperor Justinian, you make your J. Then you have Benedict and monasticism. So this is the B for Benedict. Then you're going to make an M for monasticism with both hands. And you're going to act like you're putting on your monk hood. So you've got Benedict and monasticism. Then you have Mohammed, so you make the M again. Mohammed founds Islam. So your fingers need to look like they're kind of kneeling in prayer on your left hand. So right fingers, index and middle finger on your left hand. Then you have Zanj in early Ghana and Africa, and they were wealthy trading communities. So you'll make flat O's. So here's my O. You're gonna make flat O's like this, and you're gonna go back and forth like you're trading. So that's Zanj in early Ghana and Africa. And then you have Franks defeat Muslims at the Battle of Tours. So you're gonna make an F with your right hand, which looks like this. Franks defeat, you're gonna show the conquer sign like we did before. Muslims, so you do the kneeling in prayer. And at Battle of Tours, let's do that again. Franks defeat Muslims at the Battle of Tours. Then you have Golden Age of Islam, so you're gonna show the Golden Age of Islam. And then Vikings raid, so like you're gonna take raid and then you're gonna show trading with those O's like you did before. So let's do that all again from the top. Byzantine, Emperor Justinian, Benedict and monasticism, Muhammad founds Islam, Zanj in early Ghana and Africa, Franks defeat Muslims at the Battle of Tours, Golden Age of Islam, Vikings raid and trade. Good luck. This week at CC for the science experiment, you will be building a rocket. The guide suggests you find a rocket kit and then assemble it and set it off. This is an example of a rocket using a soda bottle. So as you can see, there's a nose cone, pressurized air, the pop bottle, the water inside, fins, the nozzle, and the expelled water. So in order to make a really good rocket out of a soda bottle, you'll need pencils to tape the plastic bottle so that you will have a flat end to the ground. You're going to pour vinegar into the bottle. You're going to add baking soda like in a paper towel, and then you're going to stick it inside the bottle. And then you're going to get a cork and put it together. So once the baking soda and the vinegar interact, it'll create a lot of pressure, and then it'll set your rocket off. A whole note looks like this and is held for 4 counts. A half note looks like this and is held for 2 counts. A whole note looks like this and is held for 1 count. An eighth note looks like this and is held for half of 1 count. Toot.